Don't put a ceiling on how good something can be just because somebody else had a bad experience with it. Take my first job in London. I literally had 2 days of handover with the person who was in the role previously. And in those 2 days, she made out that the boss was incredibly terrifying. It was very much, you can't speak to her, you can't ask too many questions, she demands excellence, and she's really intimidating. By the time I got home that night, I was incredibly anxious. In my head, this new boss was like Devil Wears Prada. I had just moved cities. I thought I was making a huge mistake by taking this job. I wanted to run before I'd even begun. But then somebody I really respect said to me, when you take someone else's experience as your own, you put a ceiling on how good your experience can be. And that doesn't mean you don't learn from other people's mistakes. Of course you should listen. Of course other people's experience can be useful. But useful is not the same as final. She reminded me that I'm not the exact same as that person. I have different characteristics, a different way of communicating, a different temperament, a different level of confidence. We had different strengths. And that might mean that I could succeed at something that someone else would have struggled with. And vice versa, that I can struggle in environments where someone else might thrive. That boss turned out to be somebody I worked with for quite a few years and who is still in my life today. I'm so grateful that I didn't panic and assume the worst. I think a lot of us do this. Someone tells us a place is toxic, that person is impossible, an opportunity is awful, and then we unconsciously inherit their ceiling. Take people's advice, but look at it through the lens of your unique strengths. Just because something was hard for someone else does not mean that it's going to break you in the same way. Just because they failed there doesn't mean that you will. Do not let other people's fears make decisions about your future. This is one of my receipts of becoming. Follow for more receipts.